Hi there, this is David and welcome back to Let's Play Wild Arms 5. Today we're in System Tower F, continuing our climb. We did about half, well, more than half of it. I would say probably 3/4 of it. But we have a whole bunch of bosses coming up and all that, so that's why I split it up with the Soul Niger. Anyway, go ahead and move that block right there next to that switch near the trampolines, because there's another switch down there on the floor. You can kind of a little bit see it down there. But anyway, let's continue on our way and get some treasure. And we'll deal with that switch in just a second. We've got a pocketbook that doubles the amount of Gela, I believe, that you earn from a battle or from a monster if the person equipped with the pocketbook kills the monster. I don't care about Gela because we can get an infinite amount. So, anyway. Oh, we got a save point in here. Anyway, so face north right here, and you want to take the westernmost block and use your power shot. No, that's standard. There we go, power shot. And hit it north. And then we want to hit this one right here, south. Spin it around. And let's see, turn it. Okay, it's not going to hit. It's kind of, you have to be very specific as to where you stand whenever you, try to fire on these blocks, but it makes it kind of nice because you can kind of, you know, go kind of, I didn't mean to hit that switch, but anyway, it makes it kind of nice because you don't have to be inside of this, what is it, the little place where these blocks are trapped in order to hit these blocks. You can go outside of it, which makes it so much easier to do. Come on, get over there. There we go. Yeah, it's actually much nicer to be outside of this than it is to be on the inside. Anyway, heal up. I'm not going to worry about saving. I'll save off screen. The Professor, like it's a huge spoiler if they're going to fight the Professor. The Professor is not difficult at all. More crap for Asgard that I'm not going to be using. And let's get our freeze rays going on and freeze all these little blocks so we can continue on our way. It's kind of obnoxious how they do this because there's so many blocks that you have to hit, and each of them are individually targeted, and it just makes it really difficult just to do like a very normal thing of, you know, just jumping over these blocks. You have to take it so slow. Anyway, we went ahead and we did it. Use our anchor hook, and off we go. Just like every other tower that we've been to so far. These towers really are incredibly formulaic. You would think that they would have some more variety in it. I mean, like, there's variety in the puzzles, but not so much in, just the layout, I guess is what you would say. What do we got here? Let's see. He is weak to wind, and he has an evasion apple. Okay, well, let's go steal that. Let's see. No, item steal. He doesn't have anything rare, so I'm not going to worry about rare stealing. And he's weak to wind, so let's get a double high blast on him. Awesome. Nice. This is so good. Let's see. I'm going to put Dean all the way down here because that's where we're going to be getting our what is it? The, what's it called? Let's hyper that. The treasure at the end of this battle. And I'm trying to do, like, all this stuff at the same time, so it's hard for me to think about what I'm actually doing. Yeah. Let's steal from him. We have plenty of turns. We should be fine killing this guy before he can kill us. Got that evasion apple. We'll do a high blast, and it's a hyper high blast. Yeah, this will do him in. So don't even worry about Rebecca or healing yourself or anything else. And if you really didn't have that, you could just throw Dean on the wind hex and have him use high crush as well as using the high blast, and you should be fine between the two of them exploiting his weakness. And if you want to, you could have Avril fragile him, or slow him down, or, you know, something like that, or just do a critical hit, something to really contribute to the offense. Oh, he's still shouting for Carol. He must be the only person on the planet who actually likes Carol, and Carol wants nothing to do with him. It's so odd. You didn't know that? Seriously. Oh, well, that's true. He is on good terms with the Baskers. Oh, yeah, that's true, too. The Baskers do want to be neutral, And they're into researching the planet just like the professor is, so I guess they have the same goals. They have the same interests, too. Oh, yeah, that's true, too, Greg. Greg, you're so smart. Much smarter than Carol, and she's supposed to be like the brainiac of the group, and Carol's a moron. Oh, what's that? Let's go anger him. Why do we want to anger him? Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. He raised you, Carol. He saved your life. He took you in whenever nobody else would have you. And now you want to go anger him? Whatever. Anyway, let's check out Carol, because you know that we have a boss fight coming up with just Carol. I put the Hob and Knob on her. Even though this one gives the attack plus a little bit more, the magic boost from the Hob and Knob is really nice. Give her a Muse Amulet, because he's going to be using some water-based attacks, Growth Egg, and Badge. This will give her first critical hit, so that'll come somewhat handy, and this will increase her attack power. So, all that being said, let's move on. If you really want to make it easy, just give her a Sword Medium or a Sky Medium and just blast the crap out of him. You know, you can give her the Sheriff Star, you can give her the Dual Cast. He'll be down in a heartbeat. Oh, hey. Yeah, who else could it possibly be, Rebecca? Oh, what's your request? To put your bow on the right way? To not be such a pain in the ass? A darling little... Really? Ew! Dean's like 16 and you're 12, and that's just gross! It's not like the difference between, a 40-year-old and a 36-year-old, even though it's still a 4-year difference. It's just disgusting whenever it's that low. Like, at 12 years old, has a girl even hit puberty yet? I mean, are they just now starting to hit puberty? I would say, yeah. Whenever I taught 5th grade, they were 10 and 11 years old, and some of the girls started to hit puberty by the end of it, so I would say 12 years old would be 6th grade, but most puberty happens in 7th grade, which is around 13 years old. So, yeah, why would she even want to go out with Dean? It's just gross. Does this have to do with, like my little sister's so cute sort of thing about, guys dating their little sisters in Japan? I don't know, there was anime or something about that. I remember reading about that, it's just gross. Anyway, he's weak to everything except for water, and he has something I can steal from him, so that'll come in handy. Anyway, so let's head on over here. We can, let's do a slowdown on him until I can get over towards him. He'll probably move towards me anyway. And since he's weak to everything but water, we'll throw him inside the Fire Hex and get some dual blasts on him. Yeah, so good. I know I say that a lot, but, it really is so good. Let's see, we'll do a critical hit with him, and then I'll have him start exploiting weaknesses as well. Let's get the item stealing going on. There we are. And continue with our high blasts. Now, if he goes into the water hex, yes, he can hit you with the water blast, but he'll also be incredibly weak to the fire blast that we're going to be hitting him with. So I say throw him in the water hex, and then go after him with the fire hex. It'll just make things much, much easier, and I believe that with the Fragile, him in the water hex, me doing double damage to the weakness, and getting, my god, 23,000 damage, holy crap. I mean, the guy doesn't stand a chance.
I'm looking forward to what comes next.
Hey! Now, you could be using lucky cards on these guys, but honestly, if you really want to level up, just go inside of one of the optional bonus dungeons, because a random battle in there will give you, over 100,000 experience using a lucky card. So, yeah, that's where I would recommend saving and using your lucky cards for. Oh, okay. You're an emancipated woman. You can take care of yourself. Yeah, modern-day girl. Okay. Fight for the right to go out with Dean! Or to party. He let you fight Persephone on your own, so, Carol's your rival. Wouldn't you want Carol to get her ass kicked? Yeah, let's do this, let's fight! Because we know that all 50-year-old huge men fight 12-year-old girls. So Carol's finally going to be in a fight for the first time in forever. I'm going to throw her into the water hex for right now, and just start attacking. Yeah. She can hit from anywhere, which is pretty nice. And he's just going to put himself in detonation mode and do kind of nothing. But I just want her just to hang out, continue blasting, and he's not going to do shit to you. Yeah, he just stays there. It's so easy. If you approach him, he'll start hitting you, but if you just stay over here, and you get the lay reflex bonus from being inside of the water hex, so it's pretty nice. Just stay here. It's fun.
To think you've grown so much. I never believed you had such potential.
Professor?
Anyway, if I didn't say so before, Elvis is actually a figure in Norse mythology. Well, he's an inversion of a figure in Norse mythology. The figure of Albus. He was a dwarf who was in love with Thor's daughter, but Thor didn't really approve of that love, so he put Albus through various tests. And, let's see, what does he weak to? Fire? Yeah, oh, you know what? Let's get her out of here. Okay, so get her out of the water hex so now she can deal more damage with the fire gems and go all out with the fire. But anyway, Thor didn't approve of the love between Albus and his daughter. He put Albus through a whole bunch of various tests. Just like right now, Elvis is putting Carol through a test for her love towards Dean. And whereas he's a dwarf, or Albus is a dwarf,
Carol, must you insist on surpassing your father?
Elvis is certainly not a dwarf, he's kind of a giant. So, yeah, just kind of a little interesting tidbit that I read about there.
Dean's trying to help the whole world move forward, and I want to help him too. Just like you have your beliefs, I have mine too.
Carol! How much have you managed to achieve on your own? I must see it, even through these tears.
And the Oscar for the most terrible voice acting goes to... I think it's a tie. They're really both equally god-awful. I guess so, but you really didn't do much of anything. It's kind of nice. It's almost like the designers know that you hate Carol and you completely ignore her and you never use her, so they gave her such an easy boss that literally stands there and does nothing for half the battle. And Carol can shoot anywhere, so she doesn't have to be anywhere near him. So she just kind of hangs out, shoots the crap out of him, and then whenever he comes anywhere close to you, just use some gems, and he's down for the count. I mean, I don't even think that he... Well, no, he hit her exactly once. I mean, it was really easy. You have Kartikeya, who is blasting Greg from here to hell and back, and he has an instant death attack. And then you have this guy, who doesn't do anything, pretty much. And if I wanted to, I had so many FP, I could have used, like, Invincible, which would have made me invincible to the next turn. I could have used Intrude, which would have given Carol extra turns. There's, like, a whole bunch of different stuff that I could have done, but I didn't because this guy's such a pushover. He's such a joke. I don't know if, in the story they want to make it so that, Elvis is, a nice guy. He really is a nice guy. He really does just want what's best for Carol. He's just kind of like an overprotective father figure, and he didn't want to hurt Carol. So I think that that's what kind of happened in the AI there. The developers were kind of saying, hey, we know that the guy really doesn't want to see Carol being hurt, so we're just going to make him do nothing and stand in a corner and get the crap beat out of him. Nobody likes you, Carol! Nobody! Ugh, well, you haven't made me happy this whole time. Okay, well, maybe Dean can also tell that to Chuck, the other useless party member who gets no dialogue and no character development at all. Okay. And that's also why I abandoned you. Oh. But I hate you. If I hate you, then Dean didn't fulfill his promise, and you're screwed, Carol! Ugh. Yeah. Oh, really? I don't think so. When they were separated, Carol didn't feel lonely at all. She had this whole group of people to go around. How would that make her feel more lonely? If anything, she was able to, actually make some friends. Even though these friends have been trying to, abandon her every single turn. But, yeah, I'll go with it. Why not? Yeah, certainly is. She is growing up. So, how is your decision your opinion? I'm not gonna worry about it because this game makes no sense! Oh, well, that's nice. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, well, he was a father to you. It takes more than being a biological father to actually be a father to a child. You have to be there for him. You have to, not turn them out, not kick them out of the house or anything. Like your parents did to you. Not that I can blame your parents for doing that to you, but yeah, this professor was much more of a father than your parents ever were to you. Oh, poor Elvis. So he beats the crap out of himself. That makes no sense. What is it called? Like a self-flagellation whenever you beat yourself up? Don't they don't monks do that in Europe? I want to say that there was something about that in Spain, where they were penitent monks and they were on a pilgrimage to somewhere and they were whipping themselves in the back as they were making this pilgrimage from one church or monastery or something to another. I don't know. I read some really weird articles. It's you'll sometimes start reading one article on Wikipedia and then you'll just get lost in 20 different Wikipedia articles, just one on top of the other, on top of the other, on top of the other, because you just want to, learn about, I don't know, other cultures, other things that you don't know about. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, she is. Okay, so what of it? Don't you know that? We've known that for... Dean, you're an idiot. We've known that for ages. Well, maybe we knew that, but the party didn't know it. But I'm pretty sure that way back, whenever we were kind of getting visions of the past, that Avril said something about how she created the mediums, or there was something in that computer transmission about the Ice Queen or Avril being the one who created the mediums. Okay. Oh, well, yeah. Oh yeah, she did. Huh. Yeah, all we gotta do is hold hands around a campfire, sing Kumbaya, and everything will be fine. The whole world will be saved. That great third way. It's the easiest third way. We were really taking the hardest way possible, going around killing everybody. Why don't we just, invest in some PR? Everything should be fine. That's true. Carol's a human and he's a Veroni, and they get along like father and daughter. Oh, yeah, that's true too. Yeah, we've met tons of them. Oh, what's it? Yeah, we've been talking about that for quite some time now. How do you not understand it? All they have to do is get along and apparently everything will be fine. So, this is a JRPG and love conquers all and friendship conquers all and everything's hunky-dory as long as they say so, and apparently Nightburn's alive because Dean believes it. And we're not going to kill Persephone because she has the power of love on her side, and all this other mumbo-jumbo bullcrap. So, how much of a stretch is it to believe that a human and a Veroni's love together will cause the world to be a better place? I don't know. It's the more that I let's play these games, the more that I'm really kind of talking about these storylines and really analyzing and really thinking in depth about these storylines, the more my brain just turns to jelly because they're so fucking stupid. And apparently the professor left, vanished, never to be seen again. Not that I care because the professor's kind of annoying and he's horrid voice acting. But grab that Giga Crush, head on out of here, and next time, Let's Play Wild Arms 5, we're gonna head off to the System Tower G, where we'll deal with Chuck's background. This has been David. If you like this, please like, comment, and subscribe, and Have a good day.